I'm Robin Grabhorn. I am 44 years old, and I found out I had cancer in 2018 when I turned 40. I was encouraged by my primary care physician to get my first mammogram. Something was amiss and came back, and so they said, we need to do a 3D, and turned into, we need to do a biopsy. And then May 4th is when I found out that I had ductal carcinoma in situ, so DCIS. I don't have any family history. I don't really know if ductal carcinoma runs in the family. It's not something you can feel. It's not a lump. It is within your milk ducts. I would have never known if I wouldn't have gotten my mammogram. And with my dense tissue, the 3D mammogram was very important to show so much deeper. So with the second opinion, that surgical oncologist ordered an MRI with an IV. That was everything. That makes it show up like light bright. So all of a sudden I learned I can't save that whole right side. All that knowledge was starting to help make my decision that much easier. I did go to MD Anderson, and they don't take anybody else's imaging. So we went through the whole process again, the imaging and then the biopsy, and they review it themselves. I laid there I sat there, and there was a clock above the wall, and I just watched the time click by. And I thought, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. I'm gonna have to do this every year at my annual time to find out if everything's gonna be okay. She came in and she said, I'm sorry it took so long. We were really focusing on some stuff on your left side, but we think it's okay. So for your right side, we recommend blah, 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 blah. And that's all I heard. And I thought, no, you don't get to just fluff off the left side. It was a defining moment in my decision, because at this point, all the imaging really had shown was all on my right side. But with the way that she came back and worried about that on the left side and focused, and then I sat there for 30 minutes laying there, I thought, no, they both have to be gone. So the surgery took place in August of 2018. And man, that was a big adjustment. It was hard. It was, of course, very painful physically, and then of course mentally when you finally see yourself in the mirror. It's a very brutal thing. Nothing prepares you for that, so that's hard. You know, a double mastectomy, they did the imaging, they were not able to save my nipples, and so everything had to be gone. So that leaves you with about 5% up top, and that's nothing. I was cancer-free at that point because of the radical double mastectomy. It takes so much time to get used to your new body. That's the biggest thing I could encourage any woman, is you have to have grace for yourself. You have to have an understanding that it takes time to heal. I would tell any other woman, first and foremost, get your mammograms. And if you have dense tissue, make sure you get the 3D mammogram. Start it out that way. Even if it costs you a little bit of money, the peace of mind is everything, because it's so important to have a good scan. My thank yous are for sure to my husband, the support that he gave me, and the reassurance that I'm still lovely in his eyes. It's everything. My family have been 100% supportive, and I don't know how people would go through this without that. Friendships are amazing. The love and support of our community that brought meals and just loved on our family so that I didn't have to get up and try to fix a meal for the family. But that's the part that carries you through everything.